Hi, I'm Cliff. This is the first video I've ever done for YouTube, so it may be a little bit strange, a little herky-jerky, but I'm really excited about what I've discovered in the last couple of days. I bought my kayak about a year ago, and I really thought I'd use it. I went in and I got myself a mechanism that would let me raise it up, get it out of the way in the garage. My storage was good. I can now lower the kayak onto my sawhorses and very easily set it down onto my wheels and move it very easily. What I hadn't counted on, because I bought a light fishing kayak, it only weighs 51 pounds. What I hadn't counted on was deadlifting 50 pounds up over the rail of the cartop to be able to set that kayak on the roof. I was great if I went out with somebody to go kayaking. Two of us could set it up there, no problem. I had bought several of these so I could carry two kayaks on my top of my 4Runner, and it worked beautifully if I could get it up there. What I discovered over the course of almost a year was I wasn't using my kayak very much, and I was pretty doggone frustrated. I looked at a video one day, and the presenter showed me how I could use my kayak mover as a mechanism to put my kayak on the roof of my 4Runner. One, cable down onto the hitch, two, up onto the rack. I tried it the first time my kayak went up, and it was just magic the way I got it up there. The problem was, once I got it onto the roof, I had to lift it over the bracket to get it into my brackets, and it wasn't very satisfactory. So I went down to the local hardware store, and I spent $30. I bought a 5-foot piece of 2-inch PVC and a 5-foot section, actually two of each. 5-foot, 2-inch, and 5-foot 1.5 inches, and I made myself a roller assembly. And once I had the roller assembly, I took some MDF and I drilled holes in it in order to run the MDF through the PVC through the MDF, and then I just put a cap on it. So if you look at the bracket, it just sits on my luggage carrier, and it's held in place by just a couple of U-bolts. Sits right on there with the system that I already had found that let me put the kayak on top. And this system, all I have to do is raise it, slide it onto the top of the car carrier, roll it into place, and lash it down. Under $30. When I first started looking at how could I get the kayak onto the roof of my 4Runner, somebody said there's an hydraulic system that you can buy that you just set it right up. And I thought, that's what I want. So I went out and looked on the internet, and those systems were over $600. A couple of pairs of the brackets to mount on your cartop carrier were about $70 a piece. So in order to get that kayak on the roof and into a bracket was $700. And that was just more than I wanted to spend to go kayaking for a couple of hours a few times a month. Under $30, a couple of pieces of PVC, piece of MDF, and a couple of hours time, and pretty soon I had a system that would let me use my kayak, put it on the truck, take it off when I got to the river, come out, put it back on the truck, strap it off, bring it home, set it on my sawhorses, crank it up with my lift system. It's out of my way. It was a great solution. I want to thank whoever posted that with the wheels to get it on the roof. That was such an ingenious thing to do. It works beautifully, and it's not $700, it's under $30. Give it a try if you're having this kind of trouble. My name is Cliff. I'd welcome any comments you might have. Have a great day and enjoy kayaking. Hi, I'm Cliff. This is the first video I've ever done for YouTube, so it may be a little bit strange, a little herky-jerky, but I'm really excited about